Everywhere in the world, we can observe and be touched by acts of kindness. People from all walks of life, faiths, and cultures extend themselves beyond the call of duty to help others unconditionally. Through their noble deeds, humanity as a whole is elevated. To commend virtuous actions and encourage more people to be inspired by their examples, Supreme Master Ching Hai has lovingly created a series of awards, including the Shining World Leadership Award, Shining World Compassion Award, Shining World Hero and Heroine Awards, Shining World Honor Award, Shining World Protection Award, Shining World Intelligence Award, and Shining World Inventor Award to recognize some of the most exemplary, generous, caring, and courageous people who walk amongst us.
Today we'll meet two heroes, one in Australia and one in the USA, who risked their lives to save their fellow beings in need. We begin with Ray Cole from the city of Ipswich, which is about 40 kilometres from Brisbane, the capital of the state of Queensland, Australia. During the week of January 10 to 16, 2011, Brisbane experienced its worst flooding since 1974, and 1/3 of Ipswich was underwater. On January 11, 2011, Mr. Cole took his son John to a local grocery store, and shortly thereafter, the two decided to survey the floodwaters.
We walked on down and we got down to where the river had flooded over onto the road, and we were standing there beside the police line, and there was this almighty big scream, and I said to someone, "What's happened?" And a lady said, "Oh, there's a kangaroo in the water there."
Before long, some of the people in the crowd began trying to save the kangaroo.
They tried to save the kangaroo, but as they went to get it, the current had grabbed hold of the kangaroo and had pulled it further out into the river. My boy looked at me and said, "Can you save the kangaroo, Dad?" The kangaroo had been hit by a log, and with that the log had hit debris and was able to corner the kangaroo into a section where the log wasn't moving, the kangaroo wasn't moving, the current wasn't pulling it. And so we went out to about 19 metres, that's how deep the water was according to the markers. And from there it was a struggle trying to stay up in the water, get the kangaroo. I was able then to grab it around the neck and lift it up onto the debris. We were able to both make it safely onto land, and the story begins from there and ends. So it wasn't much to it, it was quick, just a quick 1 minute in and 2 minutes trying to get out.
For his determined stance and act of love, Supreme Master Ching Hai honoured Mr. Ray Cole with the Shining World Hero Award.
That's magnificent.
Yes.
That's a beauty.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is.
In addition to the award, Mr. Cole also received from Supreme Master Ching Hai a gift of 500 Australian dollars, a warm Shining World Hero jacket, and a selection of her CDs, DVDs and books, including the #1 international bestsellers, The Birds in My Life, The Dogs in My Life, and The Noble Wilds. Finally, Mr. Cole was presented with a beautifully framed letter of appreciation from Supreme Master Ching Hai, which reads as follows.
It is with great admiration and gratitude that we present to you the Shining World Hero Award. This award is presented in recognition of your outstanding compassion shown towards those in need, for protecting Australia's native animals, and for being a beacon of light to remind humanity of our godliness. While at 1 Mile Bridge in Ipswich during the extreme flooding, your son spotted a joey in distress needing rescue. It was being carried along by the floodwaters and hadn't much time left. He was holding his head just above water, hoping for a miracle. Your son asked if you could help, and without hesitation your immediate response was yes. Wading into raging floodwaters is life-threatening, yet you readily did so for a small kangaroo in need, a symbol of Australia. In the face of the devastating Queensland floods, your loving act of kindness has given the world hope and uplifted the Aussie spirit. It was a great and warm-hearted deed. Your actions showed that all animals deserve our full care and protection, and that their lives are just as important as our own. Selfless acts such as yours reminds us of our divine qualities and our capacity to expand our love. Mr. Cole, you are an inspiration to young and old alike. We thank heaven for such courageous and kind souls like you put on earth to encourage and awaken us. For your outstanding bravery and life-saving efforts, for your touching example of love in action inspiring people around the globe, and for being a dedicated and noble role model, we hereby applaud and celebrate the heroic deeds of Mr. Ray Cole, fair dinkum hero with a heart of gold.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you.
Lovely letter. If I could just say a very big thank you to Supreme Master Ching Hai for her gifts today, and also let you know that I've saved one Joey in Australian floodwaters, and if it happened again, I'd be the first person in there to do it again.
Our next hero is a 13-year-old Ryan Umphris of Arizona, USA, who saved his 3 animal companions from a house fire.
I got out of the shower. I was in my room getting dressed for school, and then my fire alarm just started going off. I didn't know where the fire was. I walked past the laundry room where the fire was, and then it had engulfed my dryer. So out of the laundry room, I grabbed my 2 dogs' leashes. First, I got my dog out of the backyard. I put them in the front yard, and then I ran back in and I got my guinea pig's cage. Her name is Susie. My sister named her. And I brought her cage out front.
After making sure his animal friends were safe, Ryan called for help.
First, I was freaking out, but I calmed myself down, and then I called 911, and then they came about 5 minutes after I called. But my entire laundry room ended up being black.
Ryan has a very close relationship with the animals living in his home.
I feel happy because I love my dogs. If they weren't there, then I'd be really sad. And because I've had the boy dog Roscoe for about 4 or 5 years, I think. I feed them, water them every day. I play with them a lot. They know me, of course, so they're not shy around me. And then the guinea pig, Susie, we got her about probably 8 months ago. And she has came a long way from hiding in the back of her cage, and now she'll walk all over the house and come to us. And it's pretty cool.
For his brave deeds, Supreme Master Ching Hai honoured young Ryan Umphris with the Shining World Hero Award and sent him the following loving letter.
Dear Ryan, it is that we present to you the Shining World Hero Award. This award is presented in recognition of your brave and loving actions in the face of great danger, which saved your pet dogs and hamster from a fire that threatened to engulf your family home. A beautiful example of the courageous and pure heart of a child. When the smoke detector went off, alerting you to a fire in the laundry while you were preparing to go to school, you knew that it was up to you to prevent a catastrophe. With fire engulfing the clothes dryer, you were faced with an extreme situation where every second was crucial, and every decision you made was a matter of life and death. Thankfully, you knew exactly what you needed to do. You quickly closed the laundry door, which prevented the fire from rapidly spreading to the rest of the house. Your next thought was for the family pets, realizing that they could be trapped in the fire if you didn't help them out. Not wasting any time, you collected the 2 dogs and the hamster, remembered to take a phone, and then immediately got out of the house, where you alerted the fire department. Your level-headed composure and wise, caring actions in this unexpected volatile situation are commendable, indicating an intelligent and high-minded young child, for whom all are extremely grateful and proud. for your gallant bravery, for your fast and wise reactions under stress, and for being a true and loving friend to your animal companions, we hereby applaud and celebrate the heroic deeds of Ryan Umphris, vigilant savior in the face of danger. With great honor, love, and blessings, Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Our local association members also presented Ryan with a number of gifts from Supreme Master Ching Hai, including a handsome Shining World Hero jacket and her DVDs and books such as The Birds in My Life and The Noble Wilds.
Hi, Supreme Master Ching Hai. I just wanted to say thank you for all these very awesome awards. I'm very honored to get them, especially from someone like you, especially since I'm 13. Very happy. Very just happy. So I never expected to get an award for just doing what I did. And I love my animals. And what went through my mind when I did it, nothing. I just did it. There wasn't time to think, really.
Ryan's father and grandfather are proud of the courage and poise shown by Ryan in dealing with the emergency.
Glad that he did the right thing and knew what to do and he didn't panic. He's got a huge heart for animals, so we're very proud of him. He did a good job. He deserves this award. Thank you guys for presenting it.
I'm Ryan's grandfather, and I'm very proud of him. He loves animals. We're all proud of him, and he's a good kid.
Our admiration, Ray Cole and Ryan Umphris, for your exemplary service to other beings in need and for your deep love of animals. Like these two heroes, let us all show everlasting kindness and compassion to animals. Wonderful viewers, thank you for joining us on today's program. Coming up next is enlightening entertainment after noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television. May all beings live in the protection of heaven's grace.
For more details, please see www.suprememastertv.com/AW.